Doing great.
Dom asks it in such an accusatory manner. He's like, fuck you. What do you mean, how the fuck am I? How the fuck are you?
How the fuck are you?
Don't fucking come at me like that.
How the fuck you been, bitch? That's how we treat each other.
You gonna wear that like that the whole time?
Yeah, why not?
Looking like he's about to beat up some kid that just moved here
Your
from
forehead
Jersey.
looks like it's got an erection.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's one thing I always hated about those jackets. Remember the old like
Bathing apes?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I was getting ready to compare it to. I was like, that's like the old bathing ape jackets.
Yeah, it's honestly, we were talking about this last week. Like, I hate wearing costumes, but this is like so comfortable. It's like wearing a onesie. So I just,
It's not Halloween though.
it's tomorrow, bro.
Close enough, yeah.
It's close enough.
Hey, did you see those SDSU students that he was Diddy and his girlfriend was
All right, let's do an intro
Baby
first,
oil?
and then we'll jump in.
Are we doing intros now too?
Yeah, we're doing intros.
I was gonna say it was a brilliant costume idea. Maybe not the smartest, but it was fucking funny.
Was not executed very well.
No.
Alex, hit us with the
welcome
intro.
to another episode of The Tasteless Gentlemen. I feel like we had to do an intro because Bradley is back again.
Bradley Brack!
This is like
Bradley
2 or 3 times in like 6 months, man.
Yeah, he actually came back from getting cigarettes.
I get hard, bro. When you text me, you're like,
Like your
hey, I'm gonna be
forehead?
on the episode. I'm like, oh.
He's like
I'm gonna put
that absent father who shows up like once every like 5
Yeah, and
years
it takes
for a
his kids to
birthday.
Disneyland.
Yeah, no, Bradley's coming to my baseball game like a kid. I'm like, oh, Daddy's coming to my baseball game. I'm excited.
I'm flattered.
So just a reminder, everyone, to jump on the Patreon, sign up. I figured out why I wasn't getting messages.
Because
Yeah,
you're
people
lazy.
block
Because I didn't check my email.
No, so I for some reason I didn't even change it, but I stopped like the settings changed to allow for like people who I don't follow to message me.
Sounds
Was
like
it
some
in the
bullshit.
request? Did it say in the request?
No, so like, it doesn't even like send you requests. Like I changed it and I didn't get like a flood of like old requests. It has to start fresh. So basically like people were sending messages and they were just going like out into the abyss. So yeah, you can send me a message. I'll get it this time and I'll be able to send you a link to get into the Discord. And like I said, if not, bother Schoeny. He's more than happy to help.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll send you. I always get messages from people. I love getting messages from you guys. Just makes my day.
Honestly, Shoney's a little lonely these days, so go ahead and send him some messages. He'll respond.
They're like, hey, you got the Discord link? I'm like, yeah. Well, what are you up to? Where are you from?
What are you doing this weekend?
What are you doing?
Are you-
Hey, you want to come over and drink?
Yeah. Are you in San Diego? Let's hang out.
Are you lonely these days? Why?
No, Alex always says that. I don't know why. I mean, I am lonely sometimes, but
I think everybody
can I talk
is.
about
Yeah.
it?
Even people with someone Shoney
Yeah,
are
we're-
lonely.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I'm bringing
that's
a
sad.
therapist on next weekend that you can talk to.
Are we really? Dude, a therapist on the show? What if I start crying?
It's great.
Real
it's
men
great,
cry, dude. It's okay.
That's great
Hell
internet
yeah.
content. Yeah.
That's why I was late today. I was crying in the shower for like 20 minutes. Sorry.
What you crying about, big dog?
Pickleball. I got my ass handed to me.
That's somebody thought of the Diddy costume before he did.
Dude, shit, dude. That shit was in. How, dude? How? This fucking kid.
I don't know how you do that in this day and age and not expect to get fucking
So
quote unquote canceled for
let's
it.
break it down, Dom, real quick. It was a costume at a party at San Diego State.
Yeah. It was just that, and he was Diddy, and
This chick
she
was
was
the bottle of baby oil, right?
oil.
I mean, what a failure though. She should have been Bieber.
Ah, that would have been funny too. Hell yeah.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
But the thing about it was that he had made himself blackface, but he wasn't even blackface. He was like brown.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Even worse.
Yeah, it looked like he smeared shit all over his face.
Yeah, it was a bad attempt at blackface. It wasn't even like a legit.
Wait,
Did
They're
he
a bad
do it?
attempt.
Did he
They're
do
all
his
bad.
hands? Too?
No, I just meant like
Yeah, like a little bit of his chair. It was just it was a bad job.
I gotta be honest,
but
like-
it made it. That's what made it funny because I feel like he was trying to be light about it.
light skin.
No,
like he wasn't trying to be too serious.
yeah, it wasn't trying to be
It's
too serious.
light skin face.
Technically, it's not
real
blackface.
blackface.
Wait, what makes it technically blackface?
I don't know, but I have a feeling that's what he was thinking.
Well, like there's those minstrel shows that you can look back on. That's like the stereotype of. That's like
yeah.
what started it. So like,
We're going way back with that.
yeah, that's like the super cartoonish version of it.
yeah, but they were like black. Like
I had a friend
painted
who went
black.
as Eazy-E for Halloween, and he went blackface. This was like before
Pre
you would
social
get
media.
fucking ruined for
Do
it.
you really think he was like trying to be racist
No,
about
no,
it?
no.
Or
He's
no?
trying to be funny as fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
But
know
it's a
what I mean?
slippery
Like,
slope.
Yeah, it's a
Like he
slippery
had a
You'll get
Jerry
people that
curl
are
wig and
racist.
everything,
But
dude.
I'll be honest though, like that's a step up for the news that usually comes out of San Diego State.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's usually
could've been
drugs
worse.
or
Yeah,
deaths.
yeah, drugs.
I mean, that's every college.
overdoses,
Yeah.
like rape cases. I mean, come on.
So when you saw the SDSU kid headline, you're like, oh no, oh okay, it's only blackface. All right, that's not bad.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was
We
excited.
good.
When I saw SDSU, I was like, oh shit, is there another drug bust?
Dude.
So did anything happen to the kid? Did he get kicked out of school or what?
They're like under investigation. Like the whole school's like under investigation.
What do you investigate?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I think they
Is
just,
the picture real or not?
I think they just say that like under investigation, so
to
people are like,
make
good.
everybody think they're doing something,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
doing good things.
Yeah, I agree.
What? There's nothing to investigate.
No.
Either the kid's racist or he's just stupid.
I couldn't.
Or
Yeah,
both.
I can't.
It's probably both.
I couldn't imagine doing that at my time at San Diego State. But I also had black friends,
So
so like they wouldn't, like you just wouldn't have done that.
no, even if you don't have black friends, everyone knows not to do that. It's
Yeah,
stupid.
obviously, especially like now.
Would you be
even more
offended
so.
if Dom did whiteface? No,
Uh,
I wouldn't. I would
not
laugh
at
my
all.
ass off.
I was trying to put
Like
a
white
picture in my
chicks?
head.
Like if Dom did white chicks, I would lose my shit. That would be the funniest thing I've ever fucking
Here's,
seen.
is it considered blackface to do a white chick's costume?
No, because it's white.
Yeah, exactly. I don't
No,
see,
but
I-
it's
Yeah, I don't see why.
Oh, so you put black paint on first, then white paint over it?
I mean,
Ooh.
technically, you're playing black characters.
I'm a dude playing a dude who's disguised as another dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
those
mean-
kids, come on.
Yeah, how come it doesn't go both ways? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
Slavery.
probably considering the history
White
there.
guilt, bro.
Yeah,
What? We still feel bad.
I mean, obviously, you have the super racist minstrel shows, and then you also
What is this menstrual? What is that?
I was gonna say neither of them know what the fuck.
I don't know what the
I
fuck
was
that
gonna let
is,
it
bro.
ride, man. I was like,
Dom's
yeah,
just gonna pretend.
Educate us.
it's like that
I got it.
super like cartoonish looking like blackface that they used to do back in like the like.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like-
with the big lips and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
it.
And then after that, it was that they didn't allow black actors to be in movies, so they just did blackface on white actors.
Oh, damn.
So yeah,
Got
there's
it.
kind of a dark history there.
Yeah. And
It's not just people going, that's racist. Like,
No, I
there's
never said it
actual
was,
shit.
but I'm saying like how Dave Chappelle could be Chuck Taylor.
Oh.
And you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah, I mean
like, there's no-
that's why. Like, there's no history of like white people being locked out of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Alright.
You know.
Just the Jew, right? Yeah, you do. Yeah,
Hey man, even the Jews had to keep it secret back in the day.
I feel you.
I mean, look at Paul Rudd.
What happened to Paul Rudd?
Yeah,
No,
That
I'm
was Paul
saying
Rudd.
he's Jewish, but you don't know that by the name, or he doesn't doesn't really broadcast it.
Paul Rudd.
I thought the Jews ran Hollywood.
There's a lot of Jews in Hollywood.
Oh, I thought they ran shit.
They run it, man. He's trying to cover up. Man.
Yeah. He's part of Hollywood.
Hey, bro, he's got the plug in the
See?
tunnels,
See?
man.
Well, I wouldn't be here if I did.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You think they would let me live like this?
Like
What?
what?
They
Like
hook
this?
you up, or
Like this?
hanging out with his fucking poor ass friends? Or
Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
shit, bro.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I'd be a fucking studio exec right now.
All right.
what y'all doing for Halloween? Y'all giving out candy?
I buy candy every year. Nobody ever stops by.
Yeah,
Really?
it's pretty much been my routine, so I stopped.
Yeah, don't stop
Nah,
by
I'm
over
taking
there.
photos of dogs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like Hollywood in their costumes?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's
Like
awesome.
for like 4
I would-
people,
well,
or
that's
you're
why-
or you're
what?
just walking around taking.
No,
like,
no, no,
trying-
4 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
No,
sick.
I'd rather do that than not give out like one piece of candy at my house.
Yeah, I think
or have my
families-
dogs lose their shit 100 times at my house.
Families are really picky with where they go. They're really selective of where they trick or treat these days.
You mean
Oh, yeah, they
you
leave
mean
my-
you mean they don't go in Bradley's
No,
neighborhood?
yeah, they leave my neighborhood and go to like fucking La Jolla.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like families leave.
They
Like
want
I-
the big Snickers bar. They don't want fucking,
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
cigarettes,
my
Lucy's.
nieces lose interest after like 2 blocks,
For sure. Yeah.
and I'm like, damn, like we used to be out there,
Bro,
like
the pillowcases.
yeah.
Whoa, I forgot about the pillowcases.
That was the only way to do it.
Hell yeah, it's the only way.
Like straight up, I'll go out there and I'm looking for Reese's.
Yeah, those are the
Like
good ones.
like if they got Reese's, I'm telling my nieces like go make sure you bring me back at least one Reese's.
Because all the fun size chocolate bars and candies are smaller, but
Yeah.
Reese's, if they give you like the one Reese's, it's like big, right?
It's a legit one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
a
it was
legit
technically
single.
it was a legit.
even the little ones are still pretty good. You
They're
know?
fucking
yeah,
good.
exactly,
It's a
exactly.
good candy. Did you guys see the fucking Coke and Oreo join forces?
Oh,
Have you guys tried that?
I got one.
To do
Did you
what?
try it?
Like, I
It's an
got
Oreo Coke?
It's an Oreo Coke, yeah.
So
You got one?
I got
That's
one,
why I
but
asked,
it's
'cause I
like
figured-
it's the sugar-free one or the one with like
Anybody
Yeah,
try
it's no
that?
caffeine and no sugar.
yeah. But I was talking
It's
to
just syrup.
so it's in my fridge right now. I haven't tried it. I did, however, try some of like the Oreo Coke cookies.
Those sound good.
Those are
Oh
great.
wait! I thought we were saying there that Coke did a.
It's both. It's a cross
They did.
promo.
Oh, I didn't know they cross promoted.
Tell me about those.
Yeah, they cross
Oh,
streams.
shit.
Don't cross the stream.
It's so it was not good. But I was
Really? You still got some?
I'm not gonna
No, I
sugarcoat
ate
it.
them
It
all. I'm
sucked.
not gonna. Yeah.
It sounds they weren't that bad.
No, it was bad. Like I wouldn't get it myself, but I'm also gonna finish it.
Bro, and bad to me is like, I can't eat these.
Yeah, but you don't have. I mean, I'll eat anything. That's the problem.
Really?
Yeah. So I was texting one of my buddies about it. So I got it at home, and
Sorry, go ahead.
and I was like, what can I do for like a cocktail for this? And he was like, dude, just do like a White Russian, but replace the Kahlua with the Coke.
That's probably a good call.
Wow.
How was it? Did you do it?
No, I still haven't done it yet. That's why I still have it.
I'm
Dude,
just
bring
curious.
It, hey, bring it next Wednesday.
I was actually thinking
Do
about
it.
bringing it.
Hey,
but yeah,
I'll take a
I
sip.
gotta get some milk and some ice and bring it in.
Why
Yeah,
did,
hell yeah.
Why would you eliminate the sugar and the caffeine?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Foam.
I don't know. That's
What's tradition?
yeah.
What's-
Well,
kinda
that was
what's the
just a version of it. Don't they have ones with sugar and caffeine?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think
Oh, that's weird.
the whole shtick is it's sugar free
Well,
and caffeine.
in this
free.
one, and this one is straight from Mexico too, which Mexican Coke has actual cane sugar,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cane sugar.
as opposed to the.
That's why it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, shit, that like ruins the whole benefit of getting Coke from Mexico.
Yeah.
Like that's like the Coke from Mexico just hits way different.
The ones in
Yeah.
the bottles?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
I'm about
bottle-
to say,
bottle.
yeah.
If you see that at like a fucking taco shop,
Yeah.
give
Oh,
me two.
dude, yeah. There's nothing like it.
Where'd you get it from?
Mexico.
Oh, okay. They got it in Mexico. I thought you said you got it here.
You went to TJ?
No, I didn't go to TJ. I
He's
told him
got
to
a
bring it
guy.
to TJ.
Hey, he's
Yeah.
got an Oreo guy.
I got a smuggler. Yeah.
Damn, so I gotta go. Well, I'm supposed to go in like a week.
Oh, I'm sure it's.
Wait, what?
I'm sure it's
I'm
in the
supposed to go to
U.S.
Mexico in a week. I got some.
You got a new lady friend?
No, but shit. Hopefully I can meet some out there. That'd be dope.
There's a lot of them.
There is.
They're all over the dating apps,
In-
dude.
in
We
T-
talked
in
about
TJ?
it. Yeah, all over.
No, a friend and his wife are flying in from Chicago, and I got a friend that lives out there, so they're going.
Wait, you have a
to
friend
meet
that
out
lives in
there.
TJ? Like, does he work here and lives there? So does he like doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bradley's considering it right now.
Oh, dude, I've heard.
You want-
Oh,
you
me
wants to-
too.
you
I
wants
thought
to
about
rent
it,
it.
but-
No, dude, I've heard nothing but fucking positive things
Yeah.
about people who
But
do that.
make sure you get a Century Pass, bro. You
Yeah,
get
yeah.
that Century
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
still
a
waiting for
must.
mine. I applied for mine.
Oh, you actually did that?
I applied in February.
It takes
How
that
often you-
long?
Yeah.
How
I
often
thought
you
they
go
were
down
just
there?
giving them out to Americans.
How often you go down there?
Not that often at all, but I don't want to wait
you don't
that
wanna
long
sit in
ass
that line?
ever again.
Isn't it like a guarantee every time you go? It's like 3 hours bare minimum.
It can be,
No,
depending on
I
what
did it. It
time.
took like probably like an hour. If you have the passport ID, that's like an extra like $5.
the real ID?
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
Get, so when you get like your passport, you can pay an extra like $10 and get like an ID card, and that they kind of treat that like a Century Pass.
What?
Yeah. So like I was waiting in line and they were just like hey, does anybody have like the passport ID? You can go to the Century Pass line.
They walk out to the cars and say that?
No, this is coming back.
Oh,
in.
got it.
Wait, I have a
No,
question.
no, Mexico, they're just fucking waving you
Yeah.
in.
Hey, come on in,
Please
man.
come.
I have a question before I forget. This was brought up by a follower of ours on Instagram, and there was a meme, and it was talking about some stuff that like black dudes do, and one of them was it was like what black guys don't do, and it was some funny shit, and then thrown in a mix of funny shit was they don't eat pussy. I wanted to ask a black guy.
That's not true.
Is that like a stereotype though? Because it was in a meme. I saw the meme. I'll find the meme.
That's a wild one, son.
Is it? That's a stretch.
Yeah,
That's why I said I
that's a
wanted to
stretch.
ask because I haven't heard it.
Hey, Bradley, look at them lips, bro. Stick that tongue out real quick, dog.
Racist.
Show what you working with.
I wouldn't say that while wearing a hood.
Yeah.
So that's just a stereotype. I mean, I've heard that before, but
I hadn't heard it, so I said, "All right, well, I'll just ask a fucking."
I feel like it's a '90s thing. I feel like '90s rappers were like, there's a couple rappers that were like, "Yeah, I don't do that."
Yeah,
Like,
but I feel like rappers now are like, "Yo, I eat that pussy."
I feel like rappers now are like, "I suck dick too."
At one point, it was.
Isn't that like kind of
I think you're right.
across the board?
Yeah, far off, man. Saucy Santana.
Who is Saucy Santana?
I mean, that just sounds like a dude who sucks dick.
Yeah,
Saucy
Saucy
Santana.
Santana.
Saucy Santana
Little
sounds
saucy.
like a dude that hangs out in front of Santana's sucking dicks for burritos.
Yeah.
Saucy Santana.
Okay,
is
who's that? Oh,
sucking
that's
semen.
Saucy. That's
It's
good old Saucy.
It's this. I guess he's a rapper. Yeah, rapper slash kind of singer, but more like pop rapper kind of guy. That's you saying.
But more
Like
importantly,
something I would really like.
No, of that community, but from a very ratchet hood standpoint. So.
and he's gay.
So somebody,
Yeah,
I mean, with the name Saucy Santana, you
come
gotta
on, bro.
be.
I mean, I was more thinking because he
Saucy
sucks dick.
anything.
Saucy Santana.
Anything saucy.
Saucy Santana, Semen Santana.
there was a reel somebody posted of like it was like the white version of Soul Train. And so it's like just a bunch of white people dancing, like, you know, back when they used to have like those dancing, you know, shows or whatever where they played the music and people were just out there vibing.
Yeah.
And somebody was like, man, nobody told me that white people had rhythm back when the cocaine was pure.
Shit,
I mean,
bro.
they ain't wrong. You know
That
what I
was
mean?
like good shit in the
That was back
80s.
in the era.
Yeah,
like,
before you fucking would risk your life doing a line of blow, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Hey,
Fentanyl.
the dealers have been making sure it's cut out though.
really?
Yeah, is that what the
Yeah.
dealers tell you, Alex?
Yeah, his guy in Mexico, his other guy.
Yeah.
His Oreo guy is
Yeah.
like, hey, bro, hey, this Oreo's good, but
Yeah,
watch
what-
out for the fentanyl.
What do you think is they press it in this Oreo shape and they
Ooh, nice. They put it in Coke
yeah, right.
bottles.
No, it's bad business.
It is bad when
You
people
know?
are dying. People don't want to buy none. That's crazy.
Especially even if people are just stepping on your shit too much, they'll go after people cutting it too much. You know what I
Damn,
mean?
dude.
Like you don't want people out there thinking the shit's whack. Like
True.
the free market
Crack is
works.
whack, dude.
Maybe it's just abundant amount of crackheads. So it's like, we're never gonna run out of crackheads. Like they're all over the place. They're not dying enough, right?
Crackhead's got superpowers, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
Everybody
maybe,
does.
crackheads
that.
don't die.
maybe the drug dealers aren't even afraid of that. They're like, no, dude. If we run out of crackheads because they keep dying, we'll just go to PV and give some fucking fentanyl to the fucking college kids, turn them into crackheads.
Usually fentanyl kills.
Yeah.
Not all of it. Not the good shit.
If your business model is predicated upon the existence of crackheads, you might want to revisit that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, fentanyl, just a little bit of fentanyl can kill you, but I'm sure they're just putting it and cutting it to where it doesn't kill you. It gets you high as fuck still.
To
It's
this,
not a straight up poison, I guarantee
bro,
you.
the problem is you don't know how much coke
Exactly.
you're.
That's what I'm saying, but the dealer does.
They're not scientists, so they don't know.
The dealers do.
Yeah, they're
Until
not-
it's like they see the
Yeah.
news, like, oh shit.
When have you ever met a coke dealer and been like, oh, they know what they're doing?
They really knows how to.
They got a fucking
He really got
degree
this
in
to a science.
chemistry.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
this guy knows.
Yeah, this is a guy I really trust.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. It's sad.
Are even drug dealers even around anymore? Jesus Christ, man! Like weed dealers, no one needs.
I don't
them
know.
anymore.
I had somebody text me who was out here visiting, and she was here for like maybe like 2 or 3 months, and she was like, "Hey, do you know anyone who can get me shrooms?" And I thought about it for a second. I was like, "Fuck, no." I was the first time in my head. I was like, "Yo, I don't know anyone who's got the plug anymore,
For
like,
real?
at all."
Dude,
Yeah,
any chick you know that has crystals in her house probably
Yep.
has fucking
probably
shrooms.
true. Yeah.
I mean, there's what do you call them? There's shroom companies that for medicinal purposes.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of those
Yeah.
places. And saying, oh yeah, dude, I'm in San
Microdosing,
Diego.
bro.
It's funny. I matched with a chick on Hinge, and she was like, we were flirting a little bit, and then she just worked in the conversation. She's like, "Hey, do you do any shrooms or anything?" I was like, "Whoa, that's kind of weird." I was like, "I've done shrooms before, but like not a lot. I really don't touch that stuff." And
Shoney's like, I don't want to go in my head too much.
"Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
I'm
my
scared
head
of that.
scares me
shit.
enough,
I don't
yeah.
not want to know what's going on in my head."
Looking like that in there.
Yeah, dude. So and I was like, "Oh, why?" And she's like, "Oh, I make shrooms and stuff and like shroom like dishes." And I was like, "Oh, cool." And then I don't know how we got around to it, but she's like, "Yeah, I basically just like sell it like on dating apps." I was like, "Wait, what?"
What? That was
She
your business?
uses dating apps to like sell
mean,
some of her product.
I guess
How cool
it's
is that?
better than I mean, did she actually want to meet up with you, or was she like that was literally?
No,
it?
that was li- I mean,
that
saw
was the shtick. That was the
That's
spiel.
how
I
she
don't know.
worked it in. Like,
Yeah.
that's
She
why
was,
she had to work it in.
she's traveling a lot, so she's like, "Yeah,
Sure,
I'm
yeah.
leaving out of
She's
town." I was like,
traveling
cool.
a lot from Mission Valley to PB.
But I thought that was kind of cool. I was like, "Damn, all right, like that's smart, man."
Yeah, I
Selling
had a
shrooms
chick
on
that
Hinge.
She was doing like a shoe repair and like custom service.
She's a cobbler. Cobblers exist.
She's just literally looking for sneakerheads on fucking
Right?
So yeah, man, like we had gotten that kind of conversation, but like she wasn't really serious. I was
Really?
like,
Wait,
I'm down.
she was looking for some. What?
She was offering her service. Of like,
she
So she was legitimately a cobbler. She repaired shoes,
or did she just clean them?
no, not like those.
or did she customize like fucking
like those kind?
like what those?
Yeah, like
Right?
not just like any shoes.
So she
My
just,
Nike
what,
Air
what,
Maxes?
what do you do with those? It's not like you're leather working with
Yeah.
those.
Hey, I broke my shoe right here. Can you fix it? What the fuck?
She's got the shoe glue and that's
Dude,
it.
she's a prostitute, bro. She's just using that for
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah,
Code.
she's not cobbling.
That's
shit.
true. In,
Yeah,
in
man.
Cancun back in the day, they used to the code for like a hot girl was nice
Anyways,
shoes.
dickheads, that she could like decrease. You know what I'm saying? Like repaint when they get worn out. Freaking re-glue.
Oh,
Things like that. I got a pair of shoes that I had sent off. To
This
get
is
them-
where
to
Dom
get them
starts and
restored.
says, "Yeah, so I gave her $100."
No, not at all. But
She
like the
skipped
conversation
town.
didn't go
You
anywhere.
Venmo-
And then like it didn't seem like she was serious. It's like, bitch, I got shoes. Like I need this service actually, fool. But I don't know.
So it's actually not a bad business idea then.
How much
It's not.
did you guys talk about price?
Dom
no.
was like, yo, he's
But I
like,
was like, yo,
give me
like-
50% off. I'll give you some of this dick.
I didn't
Damn.
want that. She wasn't even that good looking. But I needed a repair, like someone that restores shoes because the places in San Diego, of course, like everything else, the motherfuckers tax way too much.
How much
for that
value would you
service.
put on a woman who could do that? Like if you were dating her, like how much would you overlook red flags and
Does she clean shoes? Fucking that's no, bro. I
None.
can do that myself.
None.
no, I meant like painted them, like repaired
Like-
them,
like
everything.
that, repaired them?
yeah.
I didn't know at least one. Yeah, we take off one red flag.
One, just
Yeah,
one.
Yeah. We'll take one.
That's a big deal if
Maybe
there's
two.
only 3, but if there's 500, it doesn't make much of a fucking difference.
I mean, she's only cleaning shoes, guys. Is that
Yeah.
really a big deal? I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know.
no, I'm like restoring them. Like
for Dom, yes. For me,
I know.
no.
I'm confused.
Bro,
I
me,
throw
no.
my shit out when I'm done with them. I'm
Yeah.
like,
okay,
yeah.
exactly. And the point where you would throw them out, and now imagine taking them to someone that can restore them like completely to make them look damn near brand new.
How much does that shit cost though?
Yeah, it depends.
It depends how bad the shoes are
Damn.
getting done. Like my Vince Carters that I sent off, I'm paying like an extra like 150.
Okay, so these are more maybe like collector shoes or like nice shoes that you're like, oh man, they're getting old. They look like shit. Like I want to get these.
They're the type of shoes
restored.
Dom spends a lot of money on.
Yeah.
Got it. So not just shoes, not like, hey, make these sneakers look better. Like
Oh,
you're
here,
talking
right,
about
you're
like
you're not gonna
special
you're not gonna
edition
send your New
shoes.
Balances out.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you I'm saying if it's a shoe that you like, you say that you don't want to throw away.
I'm
that's
not
gotten
sending
dirty
in
and
my
fucked
fucking
up.
Chucks, dude. I'm buying a
Yeah,
new pair.
no,
So
yeah,
that's,
that's what I'm saying.
you're talking to 3 white dudes,
So
bro.
what?
Like,
Yeah, what happens if
That's what I
the
said, something like those. Because I would send a pair of those off because in the front of mine, the glue's coming off this part.
Oh, got
that
it.
shit is a bitch to glue back. That
Got
shit
it.
Don't glue back.
What happens when the
This
sole
starts cracking?
Dom, I'll figure out how to do it, and you can pay me half what you're gonna pay her. I'll figure
Bradley
it out.
the cobbler.
Badly, I guess if you want to cobble.
I'll cobble.
what do they do when the soles are worn out?
Like the insides, the soles.
Do they retread them like tires?
Yeah.
Oh, like on the bottom?
Yeah.
Nah. But
That's
it's just
it.
like they do it with Jordans a lot. Like collectible Jordans and
That
stuff.
makes
they
sense for
restore.
collectible
Yeah,
shoes. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like Michael Jordan?
But you don't wear those shoes out, no?
No, Montel.
Depends where.
He's got his own
Depends
line of
where.
shoes.
Like
all
you,
depends
not to the club.
We talked about this, sir.
I know. Now I'm just starting to pick on you now. Leave
Yeah,
the
I ain't trying
man
to fucking
alone.
pick up you, motherfucker. I mean, go for it.
Leave the man alone. What are you guys? You're taking pictures of dogs tomorrow for Halloween. I'm going to LA, hanging out with my nieces and nephews. I'm not taking this off.
Are
I'm
you
wearing
taking
this
them
all
trick or
night.
treating? Is that what you're doing?
Are
Yeah, we're
are
going
you
trick or
driving
treating.
in that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, that
dude.
looks cool in your Tesla, actually.
right. Freaking people out.
Yeah.
Are you DJing probably?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're not wearing a costume.
No. I'll throw on the pizza joint.
Do whiteface.
Oh, the onesie. The
I would.
Do whiteface.
I was walking around Garnett the other day, and some dude was wearing it's one of the more common costumes is like the orange prison jumpsuits.
Yeah.
And this dude was like walking into the Wells Fargo bank, and I was like, man, you don't want to wear that costume walking into a fucking bank. What are you doing?
Because that's where convicts go when they escape. They go to banks.
Yeah, you got to pull one lick and
I mean,
and
they're
get
not
out
the
of town.
brightest people in the world,
Yeah.
generally speaking, so you never know.
Speaking of brightest people, when I take the train the Amtrak up north sometimes. Like it's a nice. Do you guys take the train?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. It's a good
Are you taking it tomorrow? I assume.
It's way
No, I'm
way,
not.
way better than driving.
Yeah. And sometimes if I don't want to drive, I don't want to get work done on my laptop. I just take the train. It's fucking 8 hours to Sacramento, but whatever.
Wait, it's only
You go
8
all
hours
the-
to
you
Sacramento.
go all the way to Sacramento on the train?
Modesto.
That's actually not bad because it's like 8 hours driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, you'll get there quicker, and you could do stuff. You don't have to.
I mean,
be,
I've taken the Starlight Express along the coast. That should took like 12 hours to get up to Oakland.
oh yeah,
Is
well
that-
that's more scenic, right?
Yeah, I mean you're going out onto the coast then
Yeah.
back up. But I think that's the only way to take the train up to
All the way.
to the Bay Area
Yeah.
because Sacramento goes a different route.
Yep. So there's plenty of stops going up of California, and we stop on some areas where they have like federal, probably state prisons, and the prisoners get out of their sentence or whatever. They're free, and they don't have a car. And they only get like a couple bucks to like go somewhere. I think they give the state gives them.
They basically like tell you get the fuck out. You're on your
Bro,
own.
they're
Yeah,
on the Amtrak, dude.
It's
and
like it's like in Shawshank Redemption. They
yeah,
just
so they get on
just
the
open
Amtrak.
gate.
So you have all these families and like I don't know, single people traveling, having a good time, and then you get like fucking, and they have pillowcases
Yeah,
full
the
of their
pillowcase.
shit.
Yeah, it's the laundry sack and the
Yeah,
white
the
t-shirt.
laundry sack, and and they get off, and they kind of smell. You're like, oh shit, like a convict just hopped on, and all the families are like, kids get close.
But
You
it's
know?
like, hey, how do you feel when you see that?
I give him a high five. I'm like, yo, man, you out? He's like, hell yeah. I was like, cool, don't sit by me.
Like,
What do you mean? How do I feel about it?
like, are you like nervous? Are you scared? Are you like,
No,
oh shit? Like,
not really.
Like, what
Okay,
are they
like,
gonna do?
our
Look at Schoeny and stab him like right
well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I feel like they would be the most like probably like least expected to do anything people. Like someone that just got fresh out of jail.
So
They're probably on
so
their-
this is the point of my story. There's this guy and
I
he
don't
got
know. They
out.
need money.
He's being loud as fuck. He's like laughing, like being super loud. And I was sitting there going, bro, like chill out. You just got out of fucking prison. Like, let's keep the volume down. Don't bring attention to yourself, right? And then he goes and buys a beer.
Hell yeah.
On the thing, buys a beer and
first thing you
chugs
should
it,
do.
and then he starts laughing and talking to the people next to him. He's like, I'm not even supposed to be drinking right now. I'm on parole. I'm like, bro, what are you
Take
doing?
it back. You're right, bro. My bad.
What are you? We're gonna turn this
He's
train
gonna be
around and
back
take you
there in
back.
like a week anyway.
Yeah, bro, you're going back there.
Bro, and I was just like, "Are you kidding me right now?" So I don't know how I made that segue, but
There's no
bright
rehabbing there.
Yeah, dude.
I gotta say the stops doing the other Starlight Express are different. You end up with like a bunch of yuppies in like
Yeah.
Santa Barbara.
Yeah. Amtrak's cheap, dude, and we're going like Central Valley, so it's there's nothing out there but state prisons and farms.
There was
Yeah.
I was on the train with some convicts that had got out, but like the way like the conductor was like kind of treating them and stuff like that, I felt bad for them.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, bro, like these guys, I'm sure they're not gonna commit any fucking crimes being getting fresh out of jail.
Wait,
mean,
what was
you know-
the conductor doing?
Just like kind of mean mugging them and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like I don't know, the way he's like asking for their tickets and then like checking it to like verify it was real.
Well, they verify everyone's
Yeah.
ticket,
Man, I don't
dude.
know, man. Like I don't know. They was treating them kind of different.
Well,
Are
he's
they
probably dealt
checking
with
your
so much
tickets?
shit
Huh?
though.
Were they checking your tickets extra because you're black?
No,
Is this the same conductor?
it was the same conductor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
and then
on,
I
man.
think
They're not
they
doing
had
that.
like a cop and dog like go. Yeah, they had that go on board too.
Oh damn.
Just you know what I'm saying, like just doing a sweep or whatever. And then like even the cops were kind of like.
I will
So I was
say,
like, bro, like
the-
leave alone, man.
The funny thing about
I felt
trains
bad.
is you realize how ridiculous like the security is at airports when you go on a train and they're just like waving everyone on. Like
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, big ass suitcases
Yeah,
and shit.
like because if you think about it, like if you really wanted to fuck a city up, like you
Yeah,
wouldn't,
easy, Alex.
you wouldn't do
easy.
it with a plane. You would do it with a train.
Really?
Yeah, could you imagine if one of those fucking trains derailed coming into downtown San Diego?
Yeah.
They come in so slow. I feel like that wouldn't really do anything.
Did they do that somewhere a couple years ago? Like some terrorists hit a train and like fucking.
No, there was a
plowed in?
chemical spill off of a train in Ohio.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Was it
probably still
terrorist?
fucked up. What?
Was it
no,
terrorist?
I don't know if they
No, it
determined.
was just-
No, yeah.
They're doing investigations still.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. There's like
you
zero.
have to derail it like where it's like getting top speed somewhere at.
I'm
Be
sure.
sure-
I'm
not
sure
coming
it's
to
not
San Diego.
free nilly, fucking willy nilly on these trains. I'm sure they have some sort of security. You
I
can't
don't
just
think they
jump
do.
in the
Not
conductor
really.
room. Can you
I
just
mean-
go to the conductor's room, Alex?
That's not what I'm saying though. Like,
That's how you derail a train.
No,
You have to
I'm
get
saying,
in
like,
the-
Man, you can't derail a train off the tracks like
yeah,
in the
yeah, the steering wheel.
you
man.
just give it a hard right turn.
Just give it a hard ride.
Oh, put that thing in reverse, bro. Press the brake. Dang, 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 dang.
Flip the switches. Like,
Yeah, dude. That's all you gotta do is turn it. That's
no,
all you
like
gotta do.
if you were to have some sort of explosion, you would probably derail the train from where the explosion was. Anyways, my whole point is that like there's no, and this goes anywhere. Like you go to Europe, like you just fucking hop right on the train. Nobody's really giving a shit about anything. Like
even the security when you're on the train. Like I was watching this little documentary about some teenagers in New York.
This is what Dom does in his spare time, watches train documentaries.
Yeah, but these motherfuckers, they were the
train
New York
chaser.
A trend out there is they do subway surfing. So they freaking when the subways like get on top on the open space, they like go through. Yeah, bro, that's wild, son. The motherfuckers be dying.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I guarantee some of them have died.
it's not the safest thing to do.
Definitely not the safest.
Or those
thing
people
to
that
do.
take
That's
the,
white people
the
shit.
trains.
No,
they take the trains
Oh,
across.
really?
inner city black kids.
Oh,
and
damn.
Mexicans.
You're getting ballsier, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
There's what is it in New York City on the subway? There's a group that does subway wrestling, and so like they'll dress up as professional wrestlers and then like take over an entire train or like an entire car on a train, and they'll like folding tables, fucking suplexes like onto the folding tables, like full blown like
So you're right
professional
about
wrestling.
security. There's no security on this train.
Yeah, pretty
None.
much.
If they're fucking pulling fucking WWE shit, like yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming they're only doing it for like one or two stops and then they dip.
Yeah.
You know, you're just seeing like the highlight reel of it. But
That's
like,
So I was wondering, I was like, how does it end? Like, do they just stop and just sit down and or like?
yeah, I mean,
You know
you
what I
can
mean?
though because you're dressed. You know
That's
what I
what I'm
mean?
saying, like,
Like,
yeah,
you're
I
not
feel
gonna
like-
confuse anyone when you're all dressed like Macho Man Randy Savage and fucking
Did you guys see a wrestling tournament? They're like, nope,
Nope,
didn't see anything like that.
I was taking a nap.
Yeah.
And I do want because like you got to communicate, like you got to get enough people together to like make it happen. So it's got to be on like some like text thread or like you know what I mean. Like how do they not have someone like already like waiting for the next one, like a cop being like in the group chat, Because like
infiltrating.
yeah, but that's like super common. Like that's like how like all these extremist groups they get on like Discord and then like without like any time at all, there's like journalists and cops in there. Like,
Damn. I never thought about that.
A terrorist Discord.
Terrorists are using Discords now?
That's wild.
Jesus Christ.
like extremist groups,
Making you
like
pay?
not like in the U.S., not like well, I mean, probably fucking
Damn, you got to
terrorist
pay
groups too.
the ISIS Discord.
Yeah.
Patreon. How
I mean-
serious are you?
weren't they doing like information exchanges on like online video games?
Hey,
back
I wonder
in
if
the
they
day?
got a channel for like
no.
titties in there and shit. No?
Not in the jihadists, bro.
No?
No,
You don't think they got
my
fucking
friend.
Mia Khalifa shit in there?
No, my friend.
No, my friend, no.
I feel like they would.
Wrong
man.
Discord.
I mean,
No.
Osama had like a bunch of porn on his.
What?
Uh,
Shut up.
Yeah.
Of course he did, dude.
I mean, it makes sense.
He was a
Yeah. What,
horny
you,
dude.
you think these dudes are actually like living the life they're preaching?
I mean, some of them are willing to chop heads for it. So I
Yeah,
would
they're
imagine.
they're willing to get other people to chop heads for it. Like that's the whole thing about the con of extremism is that like you get other people to do all the dumb shit and then you just collect the fat paycheck. You just get you just swindle them out of their money and everything they own. And it's like any other fucking cult.
Yeah, I get you.
I
We
gotta
should
get
start
on
a
that.
cult.
I gotta get that Osama Discord link when you guys get a chance. I heard there's some fucking good porn on there. We're gonna start a cult?
Yeah, I think we should.
It sounds like it seems like it's too much
Great
work.
taxes. You could avoid a lot of taxes, dude.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Like
Really?
if you
I mean,
can start your own
Oh,
religion.
kind of like how churches
Yeah.
don't need to play.
Scientology's, even though it's absolutely a cult, it's still
easy. Alex.
classified as a religion.
Yeah, because so many of our fucking listeners and viewers are
Yeah.
Scientologists.
You never know. You never know.
I don't know. I think
We can hold service in here.
Yeah, we'll
I
see.
mean, technically, this is kind of the service right now. This could be the TTG church.
What about the Purple Church?
What is that?
Wasn't that the strip club back in the day?
I don't
I
know.
was like, what the fuck is the Purple Church?
I've never been in a strip club. I wouldn't know what you're talking
Do you
about.
think you would have the patience and like the dedication to like actually put together a cult?
Hell no, dude. Especially Dom. That dude would be like talking church for like 24 hours and be like, all right, suck my dick.
I'm just curious.
I'm the
like,
man.
what
Have
are-
sex with me.
What are the requirements? Now I'm actually wondering like what you would have to do to start a church. How many people would you have to have for it to be considered a church? Do you need a building, multiple buildings? Do you need a doctrine?
I mean, it doesn't
do you need
take
a book.
It doesn't.
Like, what do you need?
It doesn't take much.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about a cult. My bad. You're talking
Yeah.
about churches?
I mean,
Well,
they're
we're talking
kinda
about- yeah.
shades of gray.
I think, I think
tomato.
you would probably just need to
No, it's
file
tomato.
on whatever the religious like nonprofit paperwork is, whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's it, really.
It probably would.
I think
cost,
at a certain point, it would be on the government to prove that you aren't a church, that you're not a religion.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all it would be, I would think.
I mean, how many people we got in our Discord right now? That's like a community, bro.
I mean, you would have to have like some proof that it's an actual religion.
Well,
I mean, we got somebody that got the tattoo.
That's true.
What?
That is true.
That's
Yeah.
legit.
We have followers. That's the one right there.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
No, TTG
Well,
tattoos.
we
not.
have a 1 million follower congregation.
See, that's what I'm
crazy?
saying. I think we could do it.
Let's
We're
do
an
it.
online cult.
Who's going to be the main pastor, though? We will all be pastors.
Dom.
We'll take our time.
Dom would be the
I want
best.
to be the main pastor.
Dom would be
I
the
wanna
best.
kick it in the cut.
You would be a deacon.
Dog,
Yeah, I'll be a deacon. I'm the treasurer. Yeah, let me have.
Oh, there we go.
Don't look the books.
Dom wants to be the guy who gets all the confiscated goods from people's private property.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I filter through it. You know what I
Dom
mean?
wants to be the one that he's the last guy to get the fucking donation fucking bucket.
Yeah, all
You guys,
that.
you guys
bro.
seen that video? It was like an interview, or what's the interview when they do legally? It's not. They do the interview before they go to court. What's it called?
Interrogation?
It's not even an
Like,
interrogation.
When someone is
it's-
subpoenaed?
Yeah, but it's something else. I think you know what. Anyways, I can't think of it. But they do like it's with both parties, and they just like they videotape
okay.
you, and they were interviewing this or
Deposition?
deposition.
Yeah.
Thank you. Asking this pastor about all these things that he bought in the last 5-6 years, and he was part of a huge church, like huge congregation, and he was spending millions on clothes, cars, like fucking yachts and shit. Like that's how big it was.
Because God wanted him to.
Yeah.
Amen, brother. And they sat down, and his excuses for each question were hilarious. They were like, "Okay, so you bought $5,000 on a pair of pants and a belt," and he's like, "Yes, it's just when I'm up on the stage and preaching the word of God, sometimes it gets really hot, and those were the only pants that I wouldn't drench in sweat, and they were just really good material." And he's about to lose his shit because he's like, "Oh, I'm fucked. I'm going to fucking
Is
jail
that
for
the
this
interview
shit."
with the dude where he's like, "Don't you ever ask that again."
No, different guy.
You know who
different
I'm
guy.
talking about.
I
though,
know
right?
that guy. That guy's creepy.
He was
as
standing
fuck.
out of a limo or something, talking to someone from Inside Edition or something.
We need to know who that guy's name. He's creepy as shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I
yeah.
feel like he has a point. I mean,
Of course you do, dog.
bro, I mean, have you ever felt that kind of material
This is
before?
why I said you should be the main guy.
What is the material? Is it like thin silk? Like
It might be the same
Because you
silk
would
that
have a
you
way
know,
of justifying this that
It was-
people would be like, "Oh, I guess he's
made
right."
out of the same material that Jesus wore on his back.
His loincloth,
the shroud of what was it?
Yeah.
shroud of Turin.
Yeah.
Same
You
material.
could have made it
Jesus
through
wore.
that deposition for sure. For sure.
There was a pastor who got caught fucking one of the deacon's wives,
Fuck yeah.
and then they had a recording of his next sermon where he was explaining to the congregation because they had all found out about what happened, explaining how it was God's plan to make him have sex with the guy's wife, so it would put him through trials and tribulations.
Oh my God. I fucking hate religion, bro. I hate Christianity. I hate it, bro.
Can you imagine sitting there on a Sunday and being like, and listening to that, being like, "Oh damn, he's really leaning into that one."
Really? When I was a kid, I grew up in a Christian household, and my parents took me to church all the time, like every Sunday. I fucking hated it. And I remember they made me sit, like I wasn't young enough to go into the kids class, so I had to sit in the main church. It was so boring, right? And I just remember the pastor, and everyone was cool there. No one fucking touched me, I didn't get molested, swear to God.
How does that make you feel to this day? Do you feel rejected?
No, I feel great. I was an ugly kid. I don't know. Anyways, the pastor would sit up there and talk about, I remember him doing a sermon about adultery and not cheating on your spouse. And I was like, yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, if he had the chance, he'd probably cheat on his wife with like Pamela Anderson. This is the fucking 90s, so she's hot. And I remember thinking that, and then a month later, I hear my parents talking in the kitchen, and they're like, yeah, well, Pastor so-and-so stepping down next week because he committed adultery, and cheated on his wife. And I remember as a kid being like, what?
Really?
I knew it! I knew it, bro!
Could you say anything?
Did I? No, hell no, bro. I was like 10. No one's gonna listen to me.
He didn't want to get beat.
Yeah, dude.
Dad, I was thinking this the whole time.
Dude,
I just said this to myself at the last sermon.
No, I just always, ever since a kid, like,
Well, I think
people think I'm against religion because
saw the
I've never been in it.
hypocrisy?
Bro, I've been fucking in religion since I was like to junior high, and I hated that shit.
I mean, that's like a general like instinct to have, which is like if somebody gets on the pulpit for anything, not even necessarily religious, and
it's
like
just bullshit.
and they start like talking about something like something very specific, my assumption is always going to be, oh, bro, you did something.
Yeah, and they pray. The church
did
prays
something.
on people that are weak, that are lost, and it's like, come over here, give us 10% of your money, and hang out. We'll make you feel good. It's
All right, Satan. Jeez Louise, bro.
Dom's over here like, don't knock the hustle.
oh man, I just my dad. Was it your dad a pastor?
Yeah.
My bad. I like him
Bro,
though. He's cool.
I don't take it as disrespect. It's
All right, cool.
it's your own opinion. I don't.
Yeah, it's all love. I'm just saying, like
It's always
I'm gonna
fun.
start foaming at the mouth and shit.
It's always funny to me whenever one of my friends, like around, especially around the holidays, like when there's the the Christmas mass, where they'll be like, oh, like yeah, I can't like make it until later because I'm like doing I'm going to church. I'm like, wait, what? Like since when the fuck do you go to church? That shit still like throws me off now because like you really don't know many people who go to church.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of weird, not weirded out, but I'm interested. What's up with this girl because she goes to church like 2-3 times a week.
Red flag.
And she didn't used to do that.
Red flag.
Oh yeah,
that's why I'm like, yo, you have a whole past.
Yeah,
what's going on?
happened?
She got an abortion last year.
Nah, she has a child, but like
She
the
repairs
father's like
shoes?
not around at all. He's like not in the picture. And the way like she's like said it, I was like, this motherfucker gets smoked.
2-3 times a week seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Like most people just do the Sunday thing, from what I know.
I'm like, I was like, what happened? Something happened.
I feel like going back to the Christmas mass, I think that's like, if you never go to church and you just go on Christmas, that even makes you a shittier person. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going on Christmas. Like, what? You don't go the whole year. Don't fucking go on Christmas.
Why? Who made that
But
rule,
I think
though?
people are doing it on Christmas because they're with their families, and that's just a traditional thing.
Fuck families, bro. Fuck families.
And then, like, what's the rule?
Families are bullshit. Just kidding.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the door's always open.
Yeah, I know, man. It's not a rule. I'm just saying, like,
The door's always open.
you think your sins are being cleansed when you go to church once a year?
That priest in New Orleans got caught banging 2 hookers in church because the
In
doors were
church?
open. Yeah,
Damn, bro.
doors open,
That's
man.
a hot porn, though. Fuck.
In the church, I couldn't do that, bro. That's wild.
In
Dom,
the church.
when's the last time you went to church,
Did
Dom?
you feel like God would be watching you, or just like?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I
like
feel-
it's like a just in case kind of thing. Like
Not-
if
not
God
the
is
temple.
real.
No, I
Yes.
feel like your dick would just suddenly burst into flame at some
Something,
point.
who knows?
Yeah.
What would happen if you did that and then you went up onto the pearly gates and they were like going through the list of things that you did and then God,
Whoa.
and then God asked you that one. He was like, well, the 2 hookers.
Well, they have to be
And,
hookers.
No, I could let all of this stuff slide,
at
but
St. Francis.
this one, I don't know. We're gonna have to consult the council on this.
In the house of God, my dude. Why did you do that?
And Dom's just like, did you see them titties?
I mean, something, bro. Like, I would never be in that situation.
Yeah, that's
You were
asking
like,
for trouble.
that's when you're just like, God, I thought that was you sending me a message.
Bro, I thought this was you.
I opened up my heart and my soul, and I thought that was you speaking to me, and you wanted me to have this.
Nah, man. Everybody knows, man. The devil come in the form of a woman.
That's true. Amen,
Is
brother.
that
Amen.
what they say?
Dom did grow up in the church.
Damn, you were in one of those, what do they call them, the crazy churches where they like push people and they fucking do crazy dances.
Like
and
the
shit?
Southern Baptist one,
Yeah,
with
like
the
a Southern
rattlesnakes
Baptist.
and shit.
I'll go to that shit. That's just fucking meet some women
not,
there.
Not so much like the rattlesnakes and stuff, but like
Not so much.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
whoa. Rattlesnakes?
No, not so much like things like that. But I mean, it would be like it wouldn't be unnatural to see someone catch the Holy Spirit. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Oh, you're talking like you see people doing.
Yeah.
We had some
That's
people.
That's how Dom would just go out there and do the thiz dance.
I was too young, bro.
We had some people talking in tongues at our church, and it was weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, but I don't know. I just never believed it because they were like talking after, and they're like, yeah, man, I don't know. It was like this fucking secret African language from my home, my motherland. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up, dude. You made that shit up. And this is me as a kid, dude. And I'm just like, I just never bought it. But we did. It was a little freaky too as a kid. Like people talking in tongues or like getting out of the fucking aisle and they're like shaking. I'm like, what
the fuck?
this?
I can't believe you guys both saw this shit.
Yeah, dude. We probably went to the same church. We didn't even know it. Did you go to church in Turlock?
No. Yeah, you ever catch the Holy Spirit, Dom?
Nah.
Not even just to get up and move around?
Nah, man.
Just stretch your legs a little bit.
I was literally like, hey, wrap it up so I could jump on the drums for like 2 minutes before I get kicked off.
Dude.
So, yo, let's wrap this up, man. I'm trying to get on the drums real quick.
That's like so I only had like experience going to the Catholic churches when I was a kid every once in a while. That shit's boring as fuck.
Those are dry.
Like,
Dude,
you want to talk about a cult? That shit is like straight up. The first time I was ever in one, I was just like, oh, this is like how. Like I know it's like an established religion, but if like you had never seen this before and you got thrown into it, you'd be like, this shit's a cult.
Yeah, that's true.
I had a friend who had a Catholic wedding, and it was like a 3-hour ceremony.
Oh, I did too.
Fuck that.
I also had
Like traditional Catholic wedding, and I was like, it was a mass. It was a mass, but at a wedding.
What's like when you go up and they put the water on you, like
baptism?
Communion?
Communion.
Baptism.
Is that communion?
No, baptism. Baptize the water.
No. Baptized, like I thought that's when you get like dunked.
Are you talking about the ash?
Is it the ash or is it water in Catholic?
No, it's Ash.
It's ash.
You talking about Ash Wednesday?
Okay, it's Ash
Oh,
Wednesday.
no, you're talking about when you walk in the church, you dip your hand in the water and then do the...
We're so
Yeah,
fucking
I
dumb.
think so because I'm thinking of like when my friends like when their babies got baptized and I'd go to like and then
Yeah,
like,
they
I
do
don't
the
know,
water
like,
That's
on the
baptism, but the Catholic churches, they have like the little cup of water when you walk in. It's supposed to be the Holy Spirit water, and they put it, and then they do the freaking, whatever, the Michael Jackson.
That's right. When you're super hungover, you just...
I know my friend, he's always said like Jesus sells and religion sells. So I've always been curious when things like, hey, this is the holy water, like where does that water really come from?
Oh, the faucet?
I think it's just water that's blessed by a priest. That's all it is.
I'm thinking it's like
back-
holy water
so-
from like a
like
certain
a glacier?
land. So yeah, right, honestly, that's what
so back in
fairy
the
spring?
day, the Catholic Church to make money used to like sell like little like totems and shit like that so you could like buy your way into heaven essentially. So you could like get your sins forgiven by buying these like little objects.
Nice.
And that's like
any sin?
Yeah. You just basically
Give me 10. Big dog.
Let's do 10 right before he goes to the brothel.
Yeah. Give me 10, bro. It's like a video game. You just pop them off when you do a sin.
No, yeah, that's like how they made money. They would just be like, they'd be out there selling fucking shit like it was a gas station.
Damn. Man,
That's a church for you, bro.
That's a hustle.
It's a fucking church.
Hey, those
Selling sin tickets.
yeah, those banks are deep.
Yeah. Speaking of banks being deep, there's a
The
trend.
glitch.
Yeah.
Oh, these
Damn.
dumbasses.
Every single one of those
By the way, that's
motherfuckers.
not even a glitch.
No, they all got. It's check fraud.
Yeah.
It's all felony. It's a felony for every single person who did it. You thought about it, didn't you, Dom?
No, I saw it. And I got way too much to lose to be doing some stupid ass
Yeah,
shit like that.
there were people going on fucking TikTok and Instagram like, man, there's this glitch. Look how much money I got in my account. Like just outing themselves.
But I want to say a big fuck you to Chase because I'm glad they did that shit. I hope somebody gets away because, bro, I got scammed for like $2,000 and freaking
What?
Chase would not.
Mr. Never Finessed?
Bro, someone got my debit card information.
Yeah, you can't do shit about that.
And because they, I think I put it maybe in a shady reader because Chase was like, well, they put the pin in once and it worked. So, and how could he, and I was like, yo, like I was not at no fucking casino in El Cajon at fucking.
I don't know. I don't know.
They're like, we're looking at your spending patterns. We've seen where you've been.
I believe you, but still, that's hard to fucking believe, especially because it's driving distance.
Yeah.
El Cajon Casino?
Yeah.
Dude, that's not
Oh,
that
the
far.
fuck out
It's
there?
20 minutes.
If it was in fucking
That's
Texas, if it
bro,
was
that's
in
like
Texas,
35, 40
Bro,
minutes.
degenerates do that drive all the time.
you
What are you
can't
talking
fucking
about?
drive 35
Yeah.
minutes to spend money. What are you talking about? And
Come
to
on,
a
man.
bank? That looks like you
let's go
did
to
it.
Sequan tonight.
Fuck that, man. Man, fuck Chase. That's all I gotta say.
You can't walk into a casino
Wait,
with this guy right
They
now.
don't care about-
So somebody actually used your card
Yeah,
with the
they
pin
went to,
at the casino?
Yeah, they went to Jack in the Box first. And then after that, they
that sounds just like you.
Yeah. I don't even be
You better shut up on your head, bro.
And you went to Wiener Schnitzel and PB.
Yeah. He got something called a Frito pie.
Man, fuck y'all.
Hey, we're just trying to help you out here. If I was Chase, I wouldn't have gave you the money either.
Okay, so they spent what, $40 at Jack in the Box?
Yeah, $40 in Jack in the
Where
Box.
was the
But then he took out like three or four transactions of like $490.
So
At the casino?
Yeah.
So he was probably going to buy chips and then cash out.
I don't
Something
know,
like
man.
that. I
But
don't know.
fucking
they gave you your money back?
no,
right?
bro.
I was gonna say that guy.
Bro, and I had everything to prove that, you know what I'm saying, this was not me, because when I saw the transactions, I immediately shut my card off, did all the things, and they were like,
Dude, you got to talk to like a supervisor,
Yeah,
bro, I was getting. I don't even want to talk about it because I'm starting getting pissed off. But
You were getting the
bro, it was
runaround?
been an ongoing battle for like
For how long?
2.5, 3 weeks of being placed on hold.
Fuck those.
Until eventually I was like, yo. No offense to anybody that's Middle East or anything. I was like, yo, I'm tired of speaking to these fucking Indians, bro. Give me a fucking American. Because
They
they're
must
freaking.
got
It is true. The call centers
Bro,
are. Yeah.
that was the most heated part. And they were like lying. And I was like, nah, I can't.
The worst part about those call centers.
He's turning purple.
Look at him.
The worst part about those call centers, you'd be like, yo, I need to speak to a supervisor. And all they do is they just pass you off to another person.
To another homie.
That's just in the exact same position as them. So
Bro.
they can't even, like, dude, you end up on the phone with hours being like, yo, just give me somebody who's a fucking higher up, please, for the love of God.
I'm
Dude,
getting mad
in
at
that
hearing
situation, you know what you got to do? You got to go into Chase, go into the bank,
Yeah.
and just open the door and be like, all right, everyone listen.
That's not good.
While wearing that.
Yeah. but you got to put like a hoodie mask on first.
No, you should go in and be like, I need to close my account unless you guys resolve this today.
I mean, I'm gonna close it.
How long ago was this?
This was in March.
yeah,
$2
I would
grand
close
is
it
a lot,
anyway.
And
Yeah.
I've been disputing
close it
since
anyway.
like June. Yeah, like it went on for a while, bro. Like back and forth, and it was like,
You said Chase?
yeah, like I'm ready to just switch banks.
Everyone got to start tweeting out Chase.
Yeah, say fuck Chase.
Chase for Dom.
I mean, they're all fucking bad on some level, dude.
Man,
All
I
of
just
them.
feel like, bro, I just feel so freaking.
No, I'm mad for you because I've been in that
I feel for
situation with
Really?
banks before, and it's
Really?
fucking.
I
Oh
haven't.
yeah,
This is my first time, and I've been with Chase.
I've been
a
in
really long
situations
time.
where like I couldn't even access my money, and I had to fucking sit on the phone for hours.
Oof.
Yeah.
I
Wow,
gotta
you
say,
didn't lose none,
I'm
though.
actually.
Huh?
You didn't lose any though.
No, I've had. Oh yeah, my wallet was stolen like right when I moved in my house because I lived in the ghetto, and fucking they racked up like $2,000 in charges. But B of A was like, oh yeah, we'll get the money back in your account.
So you didn't lose anything. I lost, bro.
Not yet. It's not over.
Bradley was so
It's
trusting
over.
when
Let
he
me
first moved in
fucking
the
handle
neighborhood.
it. I'll be your representative.
Cool. We need fucking answers, man. Justice for Dom.
I'm mad.
Yeah.
That fucking
Chase for
pisses
Dom,
me
bro.
off, dude.
Chase.
Chase, give him the money
Maybe
back.
somebody who follows us works with or at Chase.
Bro, I even asked my friend when I was out there in Texas. He's like a higher up for Chase. I
And he's
forgot.
like, I can't do
not
shit.
high up
And
enough.
he's like, bro. He's like, dog. We get so many freaking like freaking what are they called?
Fraud.
Scammers?
Fraud shit. Like people like trying to get refunds. He's like, bro, it's way too much. He's like, yes, it's a problem. Like he's like, we can't refund everybody.
Wells Fargo's crazy efficient at like stopping fraud, almost to the point where it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Because you'll like go out of town and like the first time you spend like at 2 different places, they're calling you like, hey, was this you?
You have to tell them.
Yeah,
I remember when I was with
yeah.
Wells Fargo, I went to Vegas, and I remember the first time they like freeze my card, and then they would call me and be like, hey, is this you? And I was like, yeah, dude, what the fuck?
Maybe I should go. Maybe I should go there. I need something more secure because I just.
Hey,
feel
bro,
like they
Navy
don't-
Federal.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Navy Federal's the shit.
Chase doesn't give a fuck. That's why when I saw that shit, I was celebrating. For
But
the
I mean,
crooks.
to be honest, dude, any of the major banks, they don't really give a fuck. Like you
Well,
might
you
be
got a
able to
credit
resolve
union.
some issues, but there's all problems with all of them. Bank of America, Wells Fargo,
It
Chase.
makes you want to be a scammer, man.
I mean, dude.
Oh, now that?
Yeah, it's like, bro, if people just getting away and just people and the working class citizen, you know what I'm saying, like model citizen, is just getting taken advantage of.
Did you just
Shit,
refer to
man.
yourself as a model citizen?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I pay my taxes, fool.
After you spend
I
all
just
that
wanted to
money,
make sure I heard that
after you
right.
spent all that money at the casino.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking do it. And they freaking bro. And I was like, so why refund me the fucking Jack in the Box, but like not the other stuff? He's like, oh well, that's because it was under $100. I was like, Fuck y'all,
They
man.
refunded you the Jack in the Box?
Yes, bro.
Honest
my
question:
God.
how much did he spend at Jack in
It
the
was
Box?
like $35-$40.
You're living large if you're spending $35-$40 at Jack in
That
the
doesn't
Box.
make sense. If they're willing to admit that was a fucking fraudulent charge, then why are the other ones not fraudulent?
So what's
fucking heated?
So what's the difference? He pulled out cash at the casino but paid card at the. Maybe that's why.
Yeah,
I don't
and,
know.
And he used the
Yeah,
my
Yeah,
So the
because I think
pin.
at Jack in the Box, you don't need to use your PIN.
Yeah. Well, no. So maybe he when you pull cash out, it's different.
Yeah, well, you need to put your fucking PIN
Because like
in to take cash out.
because if somebody spends money that isn't there, it's fraud or whatever, they can probably stop the payment from going to Jack in the Box.
True. Well, I mean, we're going to figure this out right now. Dom,
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
how did someone steal your card and know your PIN?
You know what we should
Bro,
do?
This was an inside job.
No,
The
man,
next episode, we should have Dom just call and we'll sit on the phone and listen to
6-hour
the whole
episode.
thing. Yeah.
Nah, man. What I think, the only thing that I think that could have happened was I put my card in a fake reader.
Or like a skimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then
what
how do
scammer
they
is,
use
but
your card at Jack in the Box?
You can get a fake
Bro,
card made.
You can,
Got it.
You can freaking you can
Got
use your card without. But you can bypass the pin on a lot of shit.
Well, no, but also he's
Yeah, now you
he's
can
asking,
bypass
he's
almost
asking how do they
everything.
use your information? You can make fake cards.
Oh, I didn't know that. Damn.
Tom, if you came up to me like that in an alley, I gotta say your eyes right now are pretty fucking
Let me
scary.
see. Let me see. Oh, bro.
Because I'm not happy.
I can
Right
tell.
now.
You look like you're about to fight a bunch of turtles.
He's about to turn into
Master
the Black
Splinter.
Hulk.
Yeah, man. Like, bro, that shit. Like,
I mean,
that
that's
shit's
$2,000.
irritating.
That's not like a fucking
yeah,
like
bro.
$40 at Jack in the Box, dude. That's a big
Exactly,
deal.
dog.
Guess what,
And they were
Dom?
like, well, it's just proof. Like, you have to prove that the card was with you during this time. And I was like, bro, I see here I am talking about it.
Hey, let it go, let it go.
I'm telling you, bro, I gotta let
Listen,
it
man,
go.
we heard what happened to you, and we put some money together, and we're gonna buy you Wiener Schnitzel tonight.
Yeah.
Dude, we can start a
On us.
GoFundMe. We get a couple grand out of our fucking followers.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, if we ask for $1 from all our followers on
Oh
Instagram,
my God,
Yes,
bro!
this
Do
has been-
not start
this
that
has been
shit.
Dom's business plan since day one.
for just 5 cents a day.
You too can sponsor a tasteless gentleman.
yeah.
This motherfucker.
Well, I'm sorry. That sucks. I've been there,
Yeah,
and
man.
I know that pain.
Well, hey, at least you got a job and you make money, dog. So
You know what I mean? I know, but yeah, I just feel
That's
like,
why you
I could have freaking
You could've been- you could've been
it's
the
like when you
champ.
get a speeding ticket and you pay it, and then you like really realize what you could have spent that money on.
Yeah, you got to
You know
not
what I mean?
think like that. Otherwise, you're just gonna fucking.
How many-
Oh, yeah,
beat
don't
yourself
even-
up.
how many moving violations do you have, Dom?
Moving?
Yeah.
Like what you mean? Like my
moving,
car?
like speeding,
Like
Like
speeding.
speeding?
running red lights. As long as the vehicle's moving, that's a moving violation.
Big dog.
none.
None.
All I can say is many men wish death.
I'm telling you, it's crazy when you see these people who do hit and runs and then they show their moving violation records. So like in places like New York City, if you get caught on like a speed camera, they'll issue you a ticket, but it doesn't count against like your record.
Mhm.
So normally if you get like 3 like violations in like a year or whatever, they'll pull your license. Or they'll suspend your license. It doesn't count against that. So there are dudes with like 60, 70 like moving violations in like just a few years.
God damn.
Like thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah, that's
fucking-
wild, son.
yeah. And then they hit somebody and kill them and they just bounce out like, oh
Dude,
yeah.
Before we even had traffic cameras in the United States, they had them in Japan while I was stationed out there. I got caught by one and I was like, what? No, that's not real. That's not real. And then my chief in my shop, in like my area where I worked, had to take me to the Japanese police station because I was going so fast. And
How
he had
fast
to
were you
talk to
going?
that. It was in kilometers, but I think I did the math and I think I was doing like 110 or something. It was in my fucking Supra.
110
Nice.
kilometers?
Olympics had
No,
turbo.
110 miles per hour.
Yeah.
This man was Tokyo drifting out
Oh,
there.
100%.
Yeah,
And my chief had to take me. He was fucking pissed, bro. On his like time off, he had to take me to the police station in fucking Shibuya or something. And he had to like talk to him. We had to have a translator. I was like, bro, I'm not leaving Japan. Like, I'm fucked.
I'm stuck here the rest of my life.
Yeah, and I feel like they called it quits. And they're like, all right, he just has to pay this fine. I think it was like 20,000 yen, which is like $200 or something. And I was like, oh, thank God. But they said the police were like, don't come back to Japan. I was like, ooh. Hopefully they forgot, bro, because I'm going to go back.
Yeah, you can't go back. You're going to arrest you at the airport.
Right? I landed in Narita. They're like, excuse me, sir, is this you? It's like me in a Navy uniform from 2003. No!
My when we were in Vancouver like way back in the day, and and my dad was driving like the freeway in between Seattle and like basically the border in Vancouver, and he was paying attention. So like, you know, it's kilometers, so it's different. And he didn't he was paying attention to that, but he thought he was driving miles per hour or whatever it was. He got mixed up and he was driving way too fast on the freeway. And the cop apparently there, when you get pulled over, they just like wave at you. And like, so this guy, like, he was on the freeway, this guy like jumps out, like, cause like apparently he was like catching the speedometer.
They're outside of their car.
Yeah, they're outside of the car.
Right.
So he's like on the side of the road, and he's got the speedometer or whatever, clocking him at however fast he was going, and he jumps out into the freeway and starts like waving my dad down. And my dad's like, "Who the fuck is this crazy dude right here?"
He just waves back.
He's like, "Hey," and just keeps driving. And then like all of a sudden, like a few miles down the road, the sirens are going.
Damn,
and this motherfucker was trying to like issue like an evading police charges on my dad. And he's like, "I don't know who the fuck you are," like jumping out in the street like a crazy person.
In a uniform or something?
What was I mean,
Even though still, like, someone
yeah,
jumping out
you're
on
not
you,
really,
man.
you can't really see what's going on.
That's such a fucking, like, what I would imagine to be a Canadian story, though. Like, slow down.
Yeah.
Slow down, eh?
And then, like, my dad never paid it. He was like, "Fuck it." He's like, "We're across the border."
Yeah, that's what my friend, him and his wife, she got stationed in Italy, and he had a bunch of tickets and shit out here, and he was like, "Well, I'm in Italy, so like it does like."
Yeah, until you come back.
Yeah, exactly. So like 4 years later, as soon as he touched back, he started getting mail. All that shit came back. He's like, "Bro, I thought they'd forget."
I mean, it's in a
He's like,
computer.
"Bro,
the computer ain't gonna forget.
He's like, "Dude, it's been 3 years. I thought they'd forget."
Dude,
There's just one person at the police department who's like, "Oh, we'll forget about him."
Yeah, they write it on a sticky note and they just put it up on the wall.
Yeah.
3 years
falls
is
off.
nothing.
Oh,
I would think maybe 10 you might have a shot, but 3 years is nothing.
Yeah, dude, 10 years maybe. Fuck. No, hell no. I hate that shit.
I mean, like, how many people are really out? I mean, when's the last time you got pulled over, Schoeny?
Me? Dude, it's been a fucking minute, bro.
I don't think that's wood, Don, but nice try.
It's been a minute. I'm a pretty fucking slow driver now, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, I like lost all interest in driving fast.
yeah. Well, as I got older, I stopped buying fast cars. Like I used
Not
to.
me.
What are
Like
you
I
talking
was.
about? You had like 2 fast cars recently.
Yeah, no, my Lexus was not fast. It was not fast.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, when I was younger, it was all about like I had to have the Audi A4 twin turbo, and I was like, fuck, always tripping the tires around fucking corners and shit. And then as I got older, I'm like, man, I'm just setting myself for fucking failure. Like, why would I fucking get a fast car and then not drive fast? So I ended up getting slower cars, and it actually helped me out because you fucking drive a 4-banger and
I
you
mean, I
like,
wouldn't
press on
call
the
a
gas.
Tesla slow, though.
Yeah, but now I'm older now. Now I just don't drive fast. I mean, every once in a while. Like if Dom wants to race me, I'm down.
So, do you put the car in sport mode, or you just leave it in eco? You don't leave it in eco.
I keep it in sport mode.
Exactly, because
But that doesn't mean I'm going fast.
you like the quickness.
Oh, I like the quickness, but I'm not. I might. Okay, if I get a ticket, it's gonna be for expedition of speed, not a speeding ticket.
What's a
Wait, you're going to get a
Expedition of
ticket
speed
for what?
is you don't go over the speed limit, but you go to the speed limit too fast.
Yeah, I've got pulled over for that before.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a ticket.
Oh, like you-
Oh my god, dog!
Yeah, I thought you could fine. This is not going. Just go.
So-
No, dude.
So I don't know how long.
I've never done it, but I didn't know that was a rule against.
I
that.
don't know how long it's been a thing.
That makes sense.
So when I got pulled over for it, I was in high school, and he said it wasn't a violation then. So maybe it's something new. But he definitely pulled me over, and he's like, "You were accelerating too fast." I was like, "That's a thing."
Yeah, expedition of speed.
Expedition of speed.
Yeah,
Like I thought he was fucking
Yeah,
with me.
me too. I would have been like, "Wait, what, bro? I'm not speeding."
And that's the thing too is like I was used to the cops fucking with me back then. Like I had my car searched probably like 5 times by the time I was 18
what?
Damn,
Why? Where'd you live?
in the Bay Area.
And they're just fucking searching your
Yeah,
car?
they thought like, you know, teenagers gonna have weed or fucking alcohol.
That's
on
when
them or
he's
something
like hanging
that.
out with like black people. You know what I mean?
No, so like they would just search the fucking car when we were driving around because they assumed they were gonna find something. I mean, they did find weed once.
That's when weed was like a big deal. It's fucking stupid now.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, now it's legal and expensive as fuck.
Dude, especially in San Francisco, man, it's everywhere. Like everyone's. I see business people walking around like fucking token.
Bro,
it was
an
always like
OB
it's been like that in
fucking-
San Francisco for a
an
long
OB,
time.
there's a dude like I was just walking on the street and there's a dude that came out. He's like, "Yo, man, freaking!" He had some deal and he like like unveiled what he had. It was just a bag just full of fucking just weed.
Damn.
He's like, "Here, man, you just pick some up." I was like, "Bro, what the
For free?
No.
Oh.
It's on Halloween, big dog."
Damn.
He was selling some. It was like, get a handful
Dom
of
punched
something.
him and ran, grabbed some and ran.
Bro, he had at least like a half a pound for sure. I was
Holy
like,
shit.
he's out here like that?
I mean, are people selling? Are there like people still selling weed like that these days?
Yeah, bro, because there's people that sell. That's what I'm saying. There's people that sell to the dispensaries.
Well, I know that, but I'm talking about like people just like selling like.
So the people that sell to dispensaries also chip off a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to do other shit with.
They're still
like
still
that.
nickel and diamond.
Yeah,
a little
because
here and there.
dispensaries are fucking expensive.
Yeah,
Fuck,
I was gonna
bro.
say people probably go to like, oh, I got a guy who's
They
gonna
do-
sell it for half price.
They do have sales though. I really like these fucking CBD, half weed little joints they have. And they're really fucking nice. You just have the app and you get a bunch of notifications. But they'll have like going out of. It's not like going out of this. Going at business sale because they're still open, but they'll just be like, we have too much inventory, we gotta get it out, and they'll do like half price.
They're doing like those electronic shops on like, you know what I'm talking about? They always have like those blowout sales or whatever.
Yeah, figure out boss sales.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm looking for this Black Friday when with these bullshit ass sales. I want to make sure they're actual sales and they're just not marking up the price.
I mean, that's usually what it is. You
You
know,
know
that.
what?
It
for
didn't
that?
used to be like that.
No.
There's an app or it's a plugin for Google Chrome. I forget what it's called. I'll send it to you. But you'll bring up Amazon. You'll just be on Amazon on your browser, and it'll give you the price ticker for like how expensive or how inexpensive it's been in like the last year.
Also, if you add shit to your list on Amazon, and keep it there, when it goes on sale, it'll either send you a notification, or if you look on your list, it'll show you what the price was when you added it to
I
the
noticed
list.
that.
yeah, but they'll only tell you when it goes down. They won't tell you when it goes up, right?
Well, yeah. Why would I want to know when it goes up?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They could raise the price, and then a week later,
No, because it tells
Bring
you
it down.
it tells you what the price was when you added it.
got it. Okay, yeah. And then there's camel.com. You put
That sounds like a porn site.
Yeah.
It's got some good shit. Osama Discord, baby. No. Camel.com is a site you put your Amazon link in of the product you want, and it'll give you the price history.
And camel.com if you want to sponsor.
Yeah, camel.com, but don't go to camel.net.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that
bro.
the one? I knew it was something.
It's camel porn. I mean, if you're into that, that's cool. It's hot.
we
Is
don't
it-
judge.
Is it just Bear Grylls when he was like drinking the stomach fluid out of a camel?
Yep.
All right, man. We getting out of here?
I reckon.
Hey, Dom's. I feel bad, dude. Dom
I know.
seems a little fucking.
Yeah, that shit,
frustrated.
bro. I don't even know why I brought that shit up. 'Cause,
Dog-
yeah, that shit,
It made
that
for
shit
good
fucked with me.
storytelling.
Hey man,
no?
well, you're still talking to him. Like, I'm sure somebody will hit you up and be like, "Yo, I work at Chase. Like, we'll help you out." Like,
This man doesn't want to talk about it anymore.
Sorry. I'm trying to make him feel better.
He's like trying to bring the trauma back up
Hey,
again.
you want to go to In-N-Out, bro? I'll buy you In-N-Out.
Nah, I thought about going
You
here.
want to go Jack in the Box?
You know what?
There's Bradley. He's back. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck y'all, man. Put my hood back.
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
Nah, I think it'll get resolved. I just think it's gonna
It's
take
not,
fucking.
bro.
His
I don't know.
homie.
Bro,
said
I'm
it's
switching
not.
banks. Like, I'm gonna cancel my.
That's all you gotta do. That's
I
how you
just wanna
get it
make
back.
sure. Only thing I'm worried about is like my Robinhood and like shit like that.
Oh, because they're connected.
Yeah.
That's probably pretty simple to fix.
Yo, if you want to come to Navy Federal, I think if I give like a recommendation or a
Motherfucker,
referral.
I'm a veteran too, dog.
No, I know, but still.
He's like, yo, we got a
He's
family
saying
and friends
if he
thing.
refers someone, veteran or not, he fucking probably gets, I don't know. 10% off.
I had Navy Fed. We just ended on bad terms when I didn't think credit was important.
See, I'm starting
That's
to believe.
that's like a mutual breakup when you got caught cheating.
Yeah. I'm starting to think you really were at the casino, bro.
Listen, bro, this was 25-year-old Dom. You know what I mean? Different guy, man. Completely different guy.
All right, let's
I-
get
Not
let's
even.
get-
That was
let's
like
get-
24-year-old. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Dom's got to go home and cry.
I wish the best
Yeah.
for you, Dom.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.